Hi everyone, this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and welcome back to part 23B of my coloring book collection. This is the second part, or second half of my coloring, or my Creative Haven shelf. We're not doing an intro today other than that, because we're just gonna jump in. And we are doing Marty Noble first. I do have them divided by artist on my Creative Haven shelf. First, we are doing winter scenes, which I have done at least one picture in. This came out in 2014, so this is among the oldest. I think I have one other 2014 book. So this one I just did. I mean, you have snow. Sometimes it's nice. You don't have to color a lot of it. I believe I used glitter. I'm pretty sure I used my snow glitter. I probably put down some glossy accents, I think, and then put glitter in it, or I just used something. I'm pretty sure I used glossy accents with glitter. I really like how that came out, by the way. Everything else is just alcohol marker. I don't think I've done any more pictures in here. I love the polar bear. I love this book. Just something about it is gorgeous. A lot of it's landscaped. So it's been really nice. A lot of people have been enjoying this set of collection videos. I feel like I'm always not showing the books well enough, but maybe maybe I'm just being paranoid. This one I have had for a long time. I got it on clearance, I think at Hobby Lobby. And I was just going to use it for testing. Vintage Flower Seed Packets by Marty Noble. So it's all the old seed packets. Yeah. So you actually get the pictures. This came out in 2018. I did this, I think, with alcohol marker and colored pencil. I can't say it's my best work. I don't know that I'm finished with it because I haven't decided. This one's taken me a while, but this was really just to play around with. But I ended up liking it a little more than I thought I would, so I'm going to try to do all these. Did I do the aster? Well, I guess I did, but I should have tried to do it like that. I need to get better at looking at the pictures and doing them like the seed packets, because that's really what I want to do. I want to recreate the seed packets. So that's Vintage Flower Seed Packets by Marty Noble. We have a newer one, Art Nouveau Animal Designs. This one came out in 2013. Oh no, this is my oldest one. Crap, I thought this was newer. Weird. Okay. So 2013. This is my oldest Creative Haven book. I haven't had it all that long because they do still produce it. I just added it to my collection. I think in the last year, maybe two. I say recently, but it's very, very pretty. I got this one because I saw someone do one of these pages, and I really wanted to do it. It's a color along. I think it was. Is it this page? I think it's the fish. But it was gorgeous, and I'm like, okay, I need to do that. And I never got to, so now I gotta find the video. I'm pretty sure it was the fish, but it was stunning, stunning. And I don't remember who it was, but I'm just on it today, aren't I? Enchanting Fairy Tale Scenes by Marty Noble. I'm not even going to guess when these come out. 2018. These are all the various fairy tales. It doesn't tell you what they are. You know, you got Rumpelstiltskin, Rapunzel, Puss in Boots, Princess and the Pea. I don't know that one. Let me look and see. There's Red Riding Hood. That's Hansel and Gretel, I'm sure. So it's just all of your fairy tales. Does she say what they are? Um, I don't think she labels them for you. So you just have to figure out what they are. And I don't know them all, but I don't know the one with the polar bear. That's got to be Cinderella. And I don't know that one. There's Beauty and the Beast. So, enchanting fairy tale scenes. Wondrous Wizards I got because Coloring with Elena did a color along on the wizard page with color, or no, Sue color colored pencils. And I wanted to do that, and I didn't. That's why I have this page marked. She did this page. And I need to get back to that, but it has beautiful images. These are the really cheap books. They're double-sided, and they're usually like $3.99, and they're just fabulous. It's just if you don't like double-sided books. But I like both. I've collected both. Here's Joys of Nature, which I think I got at Hobby Lobby for $1.49. So this is all kind of nature scenes, some wallpapery, just a little bit of everything. I don't remember how long I've had this. 2021, so this one is fairly newer. By Marty Noble. Floral Alphabet Designs by Marty Noble. So these are all letters, and oh, I love these. I love to color flowers. I think I've lost my ability to color flowers recently because I haven't been doing as much coloring, but I love these. So that's fun. Oh, when did this come out? When did this come out? 2022. So this one's more recent. Tropical Wonders, I'm pretty sure, is newer. 2023, yep. All tropical flowers and birds. Just beautiful. If you like the tropical world. That's Tropical Wonders. Incredible Insect Designs by Marty Noble is 2014, so this one's an older one. But the designs are gorgeous. I can see all kinds of metallics and bright colors because you can have a lot of fun with the insects. I realize they creep some people out. And some insects do. Look how beautiful that is. That praying mantis is gorgeous. So that's Incredible Insect Designs. And then the last one I have is Forest Woodland Wildlife, which came out in 2024. So this is the most recent one I have. And it's all woodland wildlife. Just gorgeous. I think did I do a flip through of this one? I don't know. I may have. I can't remember what I've done flip throughs of and what I haven't. So let me go grab another stack. Now we have Jessica Mazurkiewicz. So I have Beautiful Bible Blessings. Came out in 2020. And it's beautiful sayings. I love Creative Haven books. They're just so varied. You just get a little bit of everything. So this is gorgeous. Beautiful Bible Blessings. Wildflowers. 2022. And this one is beautiful as well. Lots of different flowers in here. Wildflowers. Floral Designs coloring book. This is an older one. This one is 2012. Okay, this one is my oldest one. So I've got a 2012. That's how long they've been doing these. And these are all kind of just wallpapery, the same flower over and over, which is good to just, I wanted to use these to play with my acrylic markers and stuff. So I think it's fun how I end up finding an older book. I don't know. Do I have anything from 2011? Don't know. Gorgeous Gardens. And this one is a more recent one, 2023. I knew that this one wouldn't be that old. All like gardens, garden scenes. Tropical Christmas by Jessica Mazerkowitz. I have started a page or two in here. I was very excited about this, and then I started coloring. I started doing this, and then I did the silver ribbon, and I hated it, and then I stopped. So yeah, that's what happens. But I need to finish this picture. Wasn't all that bad. I think I started doing some seashells. I think. Oh no, I was going to. I remember when this came out. 2020 is when it came out, and I was so excited. And then I disappointed myself. I'm sorry. I'm so predictable, but we got to stop that. 2018 Inspiring Proverbs. So this is another one that is pictures with Bible sayings in it, which is beautiful. I love the bright colors she uses in her examples. Animal Mosaics. This is the last one. This came out in 2014. So it's another older one that I have. I started doing this one when I was in Ann Arbor at one point, and I've never got back to it because I was doing it with pencils I had. I did this one. These are all stained glass pictures. And I love stained glass, so. Oh, look, there's Domino. I don't remember when I did this one, but wish I had dated these a while ago. I will get another stack and maybe Domino will make himself comfortable. Next, we are doing Angela Porter. So I've got Entangled Starry Skies, which I actually just started a page when I was, my mom recently had knee replacement surgery and I was in the hospital coloring this, and I was doing it with gel pen. I think it was actually a Sakura jelly roll, and you know, just how hard it is sometimes to get full coverage with your gel pen. So I started that. That's all I got done. But I love her pictures. I'm just not good at coloring them, and that needs to change. Listen to me. I am cray cray, but Enchanted Starry Skies is beautiful. I love this one. This one came out in 2021. This one I think I actually got from Walmart. It is Enchanting Entangled Art, and it encompasses came out 20, well, this particular book, did they tell me when it came out? No. But it contains Enchanting Entangled Art. Oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, it came out in 2020. So it is a new compilation of previous Dover titles, Entangled Butterflies, 2018, Eerie Tangled Art, 2018, Entangled Landscapes, 2016, and 2 plates from Entangled Forest from 2019. So I had started this. I've never finished it. This is obviously the butterflies. Walmart does put these out from time to time. They'll do compilation books, I've noticed. I know there's one of hers that, or there's one of, is it Angela Porter, or is it, I think it might be Miryam Adatto that she has that I really want, and I don't even know if it's possible to get one. This must be the interior, or Eerie Entangled Art. So it's kind of Halloweeny. I started a page there long ago. I almost think I'd rather have the singular books, to be honest. And then, let's see, what was the next one? Entangled Landscapes? It should be pretty self-explanatory, that looks like. Okay, landscapes, landscapes, landscapes. Yeah, here's all the different landscapes, which are really pretty. And then why there's 2 pages at the end from Entangled Forest, I don't know. But, you know, did they have to throw those in there? I find it kind of like too much of a teaser, to be honest. But anyway, so that is my Enchanting Entangled Art compilation by Angela Porter. I have Whimsical Cats, which came out in 2022, which is, look at that. Look at that. I want to do that. This one is so cute. She has dogs also. Do I have dogs? No, I don't. Sorry, I just had to look. I didn't think I had dogs, but the cat one is really cute. The dog one is really cute. Entangled Gardens, which came out in 2021. So this one's all garden scenes. Love it. Need to get a few more of hers. This one is Entangled coloring book. So this is just a lot of different images. 2015. So this is one of her earlier ones for Dover. It's got some, and as far as I know, all of these are still available from Dover. I think I haven't checked on some of the older ones, but they don't get rid of them very often. So, Fanciful Birds, which this was a buddy color with Poet Spice, and I never finished it because I am a dork, and I apologize for that. I'll show it to you in a minute because it's kind of at the beginning. This one, I just never, it's halfway done, so I just need to finish it. I feel bad for not finishing it. I always feel bad when I don't finish buddy color. That's Fanciful Birds. This is Daydreams, which is one of the newer ones. 2024, which is gorgeous. I love the Daydreams. Very, very pretty. Love it, love it, love it. And then last is Whimsical Houses, which is 2023. So it came out before Daydreams. Love the Whimsical Houses. It's so cute. Her newer stuff is really cute. You can see how it's evolved over time, but that's all of my Angela Porter. Now I have a couple from Miriam Adato. This is the deluxe edition, Sweet Dreams. So let's see, I don't remember. 2017 was when it came out. I did order this one from Dover. So this is a lot of different, if you're not familiar with Miriam Adato, I just got these last year. I have not had these very long at all. So there is Sweet Dreams. It's pretty thick too. I mean, how thick that one is compared to a normal, let's see. Here's the regular Dover, and then here's this one. Can't remember how many that has. Then I have Four Seasons, which is the deluxe edition. It is also very thick. Does she say 60 seasonal scenes? 60. These usually have 30 or 31, so you got double the amount of images, you know. So it's very seasonal. I love this one too. She loves to do things with the elements and the seasons. Lovely. And then last, I have Sunrise Sunset, which came out in 2023. And it's all landscapes and very, very pretty. This one has very dark lines. So that's all of my Miriam Adato. Next, we have various artists. I've put them together, all the books by, but you know, it's like one book by that artist, two books, something like that. There is a couple I might have to make sections for because I have a few. Jo Taylor, I have two of hers. I have Christmas Cheer, which is a bunch of Christmas fun designs. Love it. This is a newer one, 2023. And just love the art on that one. And she did Cat Mom, which came out 2024, I think. Yes, 2024. All kinds of cat stuff in this one. She's very cute. I love her art style. That is Jo Taylor. Next, I have a couple by Aaron Pocock. Fantastical Dragons, which came out in 2017. The art in this one is beautiful. I said I really love using ink tints and alcohol blender on these. They just turn out fabulous. So I love this Fantastical Dragons book. It is gorgeous. Winged Fantasy Designs, which is another Aaron Pocock. He's obviously a fantasy man for Dover. Just gorgeous fantasy pictures. 2016. So that's Winged Fantasy Designs. Next, I have a couple by Tim Foley. He has Literary Horror Legends. This book is fabulous. It does tell you what they are. Is it on the back? Yeah, the Metamorphosis, Medusa. So on the back of the page, Mask of the Red Death, he does tell you in this light print, which I appreciate you telling me what the stories are. I thought this was amazing. Beowulf, Cthulhu. Oh, what is that one? Alron. Huh, I don't know that one. See, it will introduce me to new stories, which is nice. Animal woodcut designs. So this is a woodcut book. I think there are a couple of these. These are just beautiful animal pictures. And they will turn out phenomenal. This came out in 2016. Animal woodcut. This is the deluxe edition. So it has 60 in it. Forget, does it tell me? Book 13 plates from previously published Dover book by Tim Foley, Woodcut Designs. And then I guess the rest are new. So they do, that's why I said he does have another one. I have 3 by Carrie Buziak. Celtic Nature Designs, which is pretty. I love the, I don't have a lot of Celtic books. I tend to want to do all the knots in gold. So partly why I got this one. 2016 and 2022, so this one was republished. Looks like republication of 31 illustrations from Carrie Buziak. So there is that. And then this one I got from Ollie's. It is Celtic Fantasy. It is still published. This one is gorgeous. Uh, 2020. And then Celtic Animal Designs came out in 2019 by Carrie. And these are all animal related designs. Next, I have several from Dot Barlow. I have Seashore Scenes, which her art style is different than a lot of the other artists that I see from Dover. She's very sketchy. I guess that's how you call that. But, I thought this was really pretty. And then A Walk in the Woods by Dot Barlow. This is a Dover coloring book, which they are double-sided, and they are generally less expensive, and frequently they are more educational. I love the scenes. Woodland creatures in that one. Rocky Mountains, Plants, and Animals by Dot Barlow. Let's see. Oh, A Walk in the Woods came out in 2003. Oh, there we go. Seashore Scenes came out in 2018, but 2003. So there we go. Yet older. Look how old this is. 2003. I mean, I haven't had it that long. They still publish it. Still available. You can buy it brand new. Rocky Mountain Animals and Plants. Tells you about them. It's beautiful. Beautiful scenes. 2004. And then Grand Canyon Plants and Animals. Often you will see these in national parks stores also. They will sell these. So I think it's awesome. This is 2010. Grand Canyon Plants and Animals. Look at that. Other books of interest. All right. Forest Animals by Diane Gaspis. There's another one. She gives you references, index of common names and scientific names. I often don't think they charge enough for these books for all the information that's packed inside them. This one is from 2001, Forest Animals. That is my oldest book. Now I have several I have a couple from John Green. He did Glorious Songbirds, which came out in 2023. And so it does tell you on the back of the page, yeah, what the bird is, which is very nice. And then you can color the birds. Love these images. The Beautiful Language of Flowers, John Green did. So it tells you the flowers and what they mean or supposed to mean. There are obviously varying meanings depending on the culture you live in. But I just love this book. 2018 is when it came out. I actually haven't had this one all that long. And then Wild Animals by John Green. This is another Dover coloring book. So he has all kinds of animals to color in here. And this one came out in 1987. But it is still published. I have Suzanne and Hussein, Merry Christmas Designs. This is the words that make up the sayings, like la 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 is a Christmas tree, bubble lights. This is my bubble light page that I did with glaze pen. And then this is the gingerbread house that I have never finished, but I need to. This was published in 2016. Then here we have Eric Gottsman's Wizards and Dragons. This is a stained glass coloring book. This is the only large one that I have. And they are a piece of paper, stained glass images. So you are intended to color them and then, you know, hang them up in a window or something. I have some little ones. I have a bunch of the little ones. They have a number of these books. This is 2003. It was Wizards and Dragons. So of course, I had to have it. This is a Dover Spark book by Noelle Dolan. This is Cool Cats, and this is an adorable book. Check that out. This book is so much fun to color in. It is a kids. It's part of their kids line. Dover Spark is part of their kids line. But some of the books are just so cute. How could you not want them? And I do like Noelle's art. 2015. Patricia Wynn did Naturescapes, which is a bunch of repeating patterns. Very cool. Almost done, guys. 2014 and 2008. Gorgeous. The Art of Mushrooms by Hannah Konski. This one is gorgeous. It's one of the few that goes all the way out to the edges like that. It's all mushrooms. This one was 2024, just came out last year. Let's see, we've got Peter F. Copeland in National Parks coloring book. I can't remember how many are in here. It's not all of them. 1993, 49, 357 sites at the time, national monuments, 49 states. So he tells, in the present book, all 51 national parks appear in alphabetical order by their official names, except the Grand Canyon National Park, which appears out of order on the center spread of the Dry Tortugas National Park, and the Dry Tortugas National Park, which appears on page 61. So he does have them all represented here. It is a double-sided book. Tells you a little bit about the park. Of course, now there are 63 national parks because we have added some since then. And it's phenomenal. Love it. Everyone knows I'm a big fan of our national parks. Annika Bernard, State Birds and Flowers. This is every state's bird and the flowers for that state here in the United States. So that is a fun book. 1990. Here's another Dover Spark book that I have. This is Circles of Fun Animals coloring book by Maggie Swanson. She does a number of Spark books, and this is Circles, and it is so cute. Can't remember. I thought I was supposed to do a page. Did I do a page in here? I think I was talking about it with somebody one time. 2018 is when that one came out. We have Aesop's Fables by Maggie Swanson. This is another children's book that talks about Aesop's Fables, which I thought was very cute. 2015 by Maggie Swanson. Best loved Aesop's Fables. Keep Calm and Color Gardens of Delight, which is by Marcia Zottino. This one's been around for a while in the Dover library, and I think can at times be a challenge to get a hold of. She has a unique art style. This one was from 2015. And last in my Dover Creative Haven shelf is Romantasy, a coloring book. This is by a number of different artists, and on the back of the page it tells you the artist. Anna Bedell, Hannah Kay. I can't read that, but it is all romantasy images. This is part of the new style of books that they have been coming out with. And it defines romantasy. This came out in 2024. That is all of my Creative Haven / Dover books. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I do have one more shelf that is in my bedroom, and I need to actually bring all the ones that are in there in here and try to mix them in. It is my Sachin Sachdeva coloring book collection, because most of it was color by number, so I kept it in my bedroom. I kept them all in my bedroom because it was easy for me to pull out. So I will do one final video, part 24, and that should be all of my books. All right, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.